on certain occasions, we have had opportunities to celebrate, and we are going to have a celebration this morning. And I'm going to tell you a little bit of background of why we're here today, celebrating this particular event. Last year, a student dropped a note on my desk letting me know that one of the 8th grade students had broken one of the school's records in shot put, and asked if I could announce that at opening exercises. I thought that was an excellent idea. I thought it was wonderful that we had opportunities to celebrate the accomplishments of our students in all areas, including our athletic area. So I did that. I did not tell McCall at the time who that person was, but that person has a heart to celebrate the accomplishments of the people around him. And he took it upon himself to move forward and act on that. So I would like to introduce to you, those of you who don't know this young man, and those of you who do, to welcome had been a student of ours for many years, 9 years. He's now away at a high school, what city? The Macaulay School in Chattanooga. So he has come here today to present this to us. So here he is. Can the athletic department and those involved with this track and field please come forward as well?
First of all, good morning to Mr. For all those who didn't remember me from last year, said, and I'm going to Macaulay now, boarding school in Tennessee. Went to PCA for 9 years, she said, K through 8. And for all the teachers that I went through here, Mrs. Brown to Mrs. Aldridge, I'm much more responsible now than I was in your class, I swear. We're gathered here today to get this new track record board. This has been a dream of mine for a long time. I wanted to give back something to PCA for the great education that I received. This place was like my second family. And I know that I cannot be where I am today without their steadfast love and support. I paid for half of this board, and other track parents kicked in the rest. Your PCA family made this possible. I hope that after today, each and every one of you will consider how you can make PCA a better place for the ones that come behind you. The people in this room have benefited from the generous gifts of those that came before them, and that is what I want to speak to you about today. My 6th grade science teacher, Mr. something that resonated with me since that time. His daughter Emily was a gifted runner and ran faster than most high school kids are as a 6th and 7th grader. He said she didn't run for personal glory, but to raise the bar for PCA athletics. We didn't have a cross-country team at that time, and we didn't have the proper equipment and facilities for track and field. And yet she kept at it and kept raising the bar. I wanted to do that also. She inspired me to be better. How can you raise the bar on the track and field program when the times are not readily available for all to know? This is the purpose of this board. I'm not going to lie to you, my name is on this board a few times. And that does feel good. I sincerely hope my name is not on this board within 5 years. I hope that the kids behind me will continue to strive and raise the bar even more. Now that everyone knows where to set their sights, I hope that they will see not only they can strive to reach these goals, but they can also surpass these goals, just like the kids did before them. My parents have always told me that I can achieve great things in life. I believe them, and I wanted to do great things. At first, I wanted it for my own glory. God has taught me a great lesson in humility during my first semester at Macaulay. When I ran at PCA, I was an excellent athlete. I would have been the best in the field. I thought when I got to Macaulay, I would still be an excellent athlete. There, I'm surrounded by excellence. Can't even be in the top 15 runners on my team unless someone gets hurt. At PCA, I was a big minnow in a puddle. Now I'm the same big minnow in something like the Pacific Ocean. It's a big change from running in front by myself to running in the back of the pack by myself. Lessons I learned at PCA are still coming in handy today. I'm still striving and I'm moving up. I won't always be on C team, and neither will PCA. Until that time, what should we do? We keep the faith. We run the race that God has put before each one of us to the best of our ability. We depend on Him to sustain us through these tough times. We practice being content with what we are now. We remember that God is in control of not only our lives, but everything. So we have nothing to fear. Lastly, we are free to go for all our dreams, but always remember to include God in them. Thank you so much for this opportunity. To God be the glory.